Guys, I promise I'm not trying to turn this channel into a Dil Se fan club, but I couldn't have simply moved on to another film before even mentioning arguably the most popular artistic aspect of the film that I cautiously stayed away from in my political analysis of the film last week, and that aspect is called the 7 Shades of Love. As first originated in ancient transcripts of Arabic literature, love is a complex idea that has 7 distinct sequential shades. These stages are attraction, infatuation, love, reverence, worship, obsession, and finally, death. Now with that said, if you watch Dil Se closely, you'll notice that Amar's feelings towards Meghna throughout the film subtly follow the exact same trajectory outlined in the Arabic literature. The film follows radio broadcaster Amartkant Varma as he finds himself getting attracted to the mysterious Meghna at first glance, only for that initial feeling of curiosity intensely develop strong and even stronger as the film progresses, ultimately resulting in his death that finally complete Amar's journey through these 7 shades. But as much as this aspect of the film has been discussed over the years, this video in particular is aimed at highlighting something many people don't know yet, and that is involving the absolutely spellbinding soundtrack that the movie has over the years become primarily known for. Boasting of 5 breathtakingly beautiful songs in its 2 hours and 43 minutes runtime, it's fascinating to realize how just like the entire film as a whole, every individual song in Dil Se is overloaded with symbolism, representing the personal and ideological themes that the film otherwise talks about in its entirety. Now, despite most of these songs being free indirect, or what we usually call dream sequences, that in most cases halt a film's narrative in favor of a musical break for the audience, the songs in Dil Se, both in terms of audio and how they're filmed, work as a visual consolidation each of an overall arc the film follows. That is, if you watch them in isolation, each music video has a cinematic life of its own that further establishes that individual arc of the film, be it about cultural interactions, terror, or desire, and in some cases, even foreshadowing how the film would later pan out in terms of that individual theme. Which brings us back to the 7 shades of love that Amar journeys throughout the film, and how the song Satrangi Re is Amar essentially going through each one of these shades in hindsight. And that's perhaps why the song is called Satrangi Re to begin with. It's not just about the 7 colors of the rainbow, but it's also alluding to the 7 shades of love. Appearing at the exact 1 hour mark into the film's runtime, the masterfully executed song not only works as a visual consolidation of Amar's feelings for Meghna up until that point in the film, but also hints at how this arc will later progress. That's probably why the song begins with Amar's point of view and the first person to appear on screen is Meghna. The lyrics from this point on are nothing but Amar taking us with him through these exact 7 stages. कोई नूर है तू क्यों दूर है तू जब पास है तू एहसास है तू आंखों ने कुछ ऐसे छुआ हल्का हल्का उन्स हुआ हल्का हल्का उन्स हुआ मुझे इश्क दिला से देता है मेरे दर्द बिलखने लगते हैं तू ही तू आरज़ू आरज़ू मैं फर्श पे सजदे करता हूँ कुछ होश में कुछ बेहोशी से मेरा जीना जुनू मेरा मरना जुनू अब इसके सिवा नहीं कोई सुकून मेरा मुझे मौत की गोद में सोने दे. The first stage sees Amar acknowledge how a mysterious energy is gravitating him towards someone he doesn't know is real or not. When he closes his eyes, she's wearing the exact same color as he is, but when he opens them, she's wearing the complete opposite, even distanced from him by the presence of a pond of water in between them. He realizes at this very stage that he'll have to go through this entire journey from darkness to light in order to reach her. The next few stages take us through this exact journey as we see Meghna don a different dress every time she appears on screen, at least for the next stage, but Amar stays in the same black cloak that he began the song wearing, potentially representing the one-sided nature of this love that he feels for her. By this point, he's already confessed his love for her and even started worshipping her. But despite trying his best to untangle himself from her lure as much as possible, he gradually admits to entering the penultimate state of love: obsession. At this point, there's no going back no matter what he does. Amar has succumbed himself to Meghna, and there's no other possibility of life for him without her, which takes him to the final stage of love: death. Amar has finally journeyed through the pond of water that separated him and Meghna to begin with. He's finally attained peace in her arms at the end of the journey through the 7 shades of love as he welcomes death like an old friend. Perhaps both of them have attained peace here, which is quite symbolic of how both of them embrace each other at the end of the film to reach that far away place that Amar always spoke to Meghna about.
एक बार आके तो हम दोनों कहीं दूर चले जाएंगे. हम दोनों यहाँ से कहीं चले जाएंगे. कहीं भाग जाएंगे.
The soundtrack of Dil Se has over the years become arguably the most celebrated A.R. Rahman contribution to Hindi cinema, which is quite the feat if you look at his work ever since. But if you ask me, it's Ratnam's vision, Rahman's music, expressive lyrics by Gulzar, stunning cinematography by Santosh Siwan, and even apt choreography by Farah Khan, all coming together to create this once-in-a-lifetime experience that is the soundtrack of Dil Se. Not to mention the on-par actors and singers brought in to bring this vision to life. Thank you for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. What's your favorite song from the film, and more interestingly, why? Please make sure to subscribe to Filmanter if you haven't already, and share this video with your friends and family, guys. That's the only way our little family can grow. With that out of the way, please have a safe week ahead. My name is Amir, and I shall see you soon.